packed up and okay, let's go. We're packed up, both duffel and my backpack as well, and time for probably what I consider to be the worst part of the day, breakfast. Two words right now: road trip. Okay, so if it's like one of those things that goes like you haven't had your coffee yet, so you aren't fully awake, or basically you have to get something but then you haven't had time to eat for breakfast and you're like on a road trip or whatever, service stops are the way to go. I can't believe they have a drive-through for Starbucks or that kind of stuff as well. But kind of knows the rising, that kind of thing. Anyway, looks like we just got a couple more hours to go. Since I think I've been driving for like about, I don't know, like 9:19, like almost for an hour or something. So I guess there's an hour left. Okay, sandwiches, check. Hiking trail coming up, and I think I'm near Huntsville, that kind of stuff. I always want to try exploring like small towns around North America, that kind of thing, to see what it's like. It could be fun. Oh, it's actually quite good. It's like has this like nice curry flavor into it as well. This is one of the best places to probably get food. Like, stop by local small town bakeries if you're ever going to like drive through a small town. It's surprisingly some. Okay, so there are a few trails around here. So one of the trails I'm going is called the Two Rivers as well. I'm not sure what it's like though, but it's going to be pretty interesting. I'm not sure what the Two Rivers are named, unless like Two Rivers is the exactly name of it. But unless it's the trail, that's a good point. Okay, one of the most handy things about this one is like there's a sign that says where to enter and where there's one to exit as well. So what are we waiting for? Let's go. Too soon. Looks like I'm heading down to this other trail here that leads up to this tree. I can't believe it. It's just sitting in the middle of nowhere. I wonder what probably happened to it. And I wonder how it's still standing, that kind of stuff. Because this kind of looks like dangerously placed there. Because like if something happens and knocks down, it'll just slide down the cliff. Guys, you're not going to believe it, but there's like a small snake over there. I don't think I could get really close, that kind of stuff with GoPro, but I could try on my phone. I hope you guys can see this one. Check it out. We better go slowly. We don't want to wake it up or anything. I'm not sure if it's asleep or something, but better safe than sorry. point 8, looking at more of the outlook point as well. You should really see the tree roots. It's really coming out of the ground. I'm still shocked, like, tree roots can even penetrate through stone as well. I wonder if it's the same thing for metal. Yet. So, this second trail is called the Lookout Trail, and according to this map here, it looks like we start out on this end and then we head up north. It's going to be really short, but let's go. Okay, so far this trail has been inclined. I've watched for about 3 minutes or so far, and I guess hence the name Lookout Trail. It's not so steep as the last trail though, which is a good thing, nor are the roots overgrown from the stone. But it is a lot smoother, and with a heap of incline, that kind of stuff, it's best to pack light and make sure you got only the things you need as well. Okay, yes, this is the end of this trail. Whoa. Look at this place. Yes. Whoa. So behind me right now is our next stop of our Algonquin tour, Canoe Lake. Canoe Lake is really interesting as well because it's one of the most popular places in the area, or I guess one cool place that you can rent out canoes for a couple hours and then just explore the lake around here as well. You can see a lot of autumn leaves and that kind of stuff, and never knew it'd be so empty because before the pandemic, there used to be tons of canoes along the line, that kind of stuff, lining up. But now it just seems so empty, unless they haven't brought out canoes yet or anything, but we'll figure it out soon enough. But in case though, I brought my headset for the GoPro, that kind of thing as well. I cannot wait to show you, but the thing is I'm also worried about tipping over as well. But who knows, it could be fun. Well, this is it. Basically, I'm here in the canoe. I can't wait, but first, before I go through this, I better get my head strap on, that kind of stuff. I'm not sure how much of I can get, but let's give it a try.